What is up, everybody? Welcome to the BigDill stream on Thursday night. This stream is brought to you by the CRA, where cryptid lives do not matter. What's up, Alejandro and Lila? Morning cup of tea. How you doing, brother? Trying to get Amazon to sponsor this fucking stream. Fuck eBay. You know, that's a good start. We do have a new Nuke's Top 5 tonight, so that's exciting. Finally. What's up, JCT? How you doing? You're awake? I just woke up like 2 hours ago from my nap. It was a good luscious nap. I was very comfortable. What's up, Eric Kennedy? You're watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? What the hell is that? Is that JoJo Siwa? Is that who that is? Man, you can't really see Paco. He's like so dark. I don't know why he's so dark. Maybe if I turn my TV on, it might give some good ambient lighting. There we go. Huh. I just turned my game on and Iowa State happens to be on. Huh. Interesting. There, now he's got some lighting. What's up, Nick Oxenford? How you doing, buddy? It's an anime that had nothing to do with JoJo. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, isn't JoJo Siwa like a Disney character or something? What's up, Kens? How you doing? Hopefully you and Brady are behaving on this fine Thursday evening. Crisp Thursday evening. Your dad got pissed at you today for wearing a tank top. It's been a shitty day. Why did he get mad at you for wearing a tank top? By the way, Brady and Kens, we need to plan a Villisca X Murder House trip. Like, probably in the spring. But I'm ready to go. I got it all paid for. We just need to go. We need to fucking go. Eli Buckmaster with the big donations providing that, or making that possible. So thank you, Eli. I know he'll rewatch this later. What am I getting for Christmas? I think I'm getting some tools. What am I getting? Oh, actually, no. I'm getting a torque wrench. Is what I'm getting. For my car. Yeah, I feel you there, Kenzie. I'm definitely not made of money either. So, and also I'm thinking it's probably cold as fuck in the wintertime in that house. I don't know if they have heating. So... No, Kens, you don't have to pay nothing. No. He says it makes... What, because your, like, boobs are out more? Is that why? I enjoy women who wear tank tops. It's, you know, personally. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm getting for Christmas. This isn't like the exact one I'm getting. This just shows a picture of what I'm going to get. Get out of here, ads, you... Oh, that's not what I wanted. I'm trying to find... It's basically like this. Except I'm getting the 400 pounds. But anyways. Brady has a dip in her. I thought he quit dipping. Yeah, actually, yeah, I remember Paco. Last minute, I was like, "Oh fuck, he's in the kitchen." You have a cool idea. You were thinking about moving in a truck, a bed camper when I turn 18. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool, Nick, if you did that. I mean, if you got like a nice fucking like camper situation going, that'd be cool. What's up, Shane? You should get Kyle in here. We need Kyle. Why such a big torque wrench? I got some heavy duty things to be working on, you know? Heavy duty man needs some heavy duty wrenches. Do you have an EMF reader or any of those gadgets? I have a, I'll show you. I have a couple of things. So, I don't have like an EMF reader. Why the fuck is there? So I have this thing. This is badass. This is all from Eli Buckmaster. So I have one of these, which is, I'll show you what it kind of looks like. It's like one of these. And it's like a scope, a thermal scope that you fucking zoom in on. Yeah, but it shows you heat signatures. It's badass. Actually, when the Cedar Falls Police Department found out I had this, they wanted to get in contact with me because they knew who I am and you know, they know I'm a badass. So they're like, hey, we want you to go on some secret op missions. And I said, I turned it down because obviously I'm bigger than them. And then I also have this thing, which is also a heat signature, but it's more for like close up. Like it has a screen here and it'll show you like all heat signatures. It's pretty badass. So right now, that's... What else do I have? I got a drone, obviously, as you see here. A drone. Also from Eli Buckmaster. And then... What else do I have? I have some fucking machetes for killing people if they were to try to attack me while we're hunting for ghosts, you know? What's up, Texas Panhandle? What about those Iowa Hawkeyes? Fuck the Hawkeyes, I hate you. I do not... Fuck the Hawkeyes. They're actually playing in the fucking Big Ten Championship this weekend. I'm pissed. I'm jealous. Oh yeah, Lila, you'd love the Vliskax Murder House. It'd be fun. You bought a military... What the fuck is a military sword? I would like to see a picture of this military sword. I have like this fucking giant, like, gargantuan, like, blade in my head. I'm picturing you need two hands to fucking hold. So I'm planning in the springtime to do Vliskax Murder House. Originally, I wanted to go this October, but the plans kept falling through with the people I was going to go with. So I'm going to go in the springtime instead. For those of you just joining, I am going to, we're going to react to videos tonight. We're going to do some Nukes Top 5. Just letting some people join. And usually wait about 15 minutes until we start doing that. I hate you, Texas Panhandle. I fucking legit hate you. Your dad has one. He got it from his dad because he was a drill sergeant during Vietnam. I don't know where my machete is. Oh yeah, I had my living room because I heard some weird noises. I have a collection of weapons because when you're someone with, like me, you have a lot of enemies, obviously, like, you know, Bigfoot and fucking creepy ass, you know, pedophiles and stuff. So, what I have is obviously, this is my armory. This is my combat stick. And before any of you say it's a fucking combat probe, I swear to God, I'll tase you. This has a 40,000 volt taser, which actually the battery's dead right now. Yeah, battery's fucking toast. I've actually tased myself in the leg with this when I was drunk, and it made me fall to the ground. So, it does work. And I could also, like, break a skull with this thing. This thing's heavy, and it's solid steel. So, there's that. And then I have my handy-dandy handgun that, you know, I've used many times on the streets. And then I have my boot knife that I could throw. I could probably throw this thing 80 yards and be dead on accurate, at least. So yeah, this is dangerous. And then the big boy, the big weapon, the one that will make nobody ever fuck with me. The kukri machete. Look at this. Like, I can't even touch the blade, it's so sharp. It's got a bunch of oil on it, but look at that baby. This is what I'll decapitate a Bigfoot with when I catch one someday. So, yeah, look at that baby. That's real gold. This thing is worth probably, I don't know, $50,000 at least. At least, just because I own it. Not because it's a, you know, special sword or anything, but hell yeah, Kenzie. I'm excited. Like, if we don't leave Villisca X Murder House possessed or bitten or scratched, I'm going to be disappointed. Are you going to be streaming when you do? So when I do go to Villisca X Murder House, I'm not going to live stream the whole thing. I'm going to worry and focus about making video with my camera, obviously, both of my cameras. But we will be doing a small live stream during the time there just to give you guys an update so you can see me live when I'm there. So I'll do a little, like, probably half-hour live stream because we'll be there for probably 5 hours, I guess, at least, depending on how it goes. Yeah, hit that thumbs up. It's really dumb because YouTube made it now so that you can't dislike people's videos, which I think is really stupid. Really stupid. Sucks. Yeah, exactly. I hate it. I hate that decision. It's stupid. What's up, Monster Radio? So Peter Kane's father did, decapitated the Bigfoot along with the penis, hands and all. That's what you got to do, you know. As a real Bigfoot hunter, that's how we were bred. That's how we were designed. I wasn't your normal human, you know. I was obviously, as you guys know, born in a fucking laboratory, and I was hatched from an egg. I had 5 other siblings, and, you know, there was like 6 eggs in a little basket, and I punched out of my egg, ripped through the shell, I came through, and I punched all the other eggs, and I ate my siblings. I had to. And that's how I got so big and strong. But, oh, is it you, Ryan Tremblay? I was like, who the fuck is Monster Radio? Well, what's up, Ryan Tremblay? Yeah, I was thinking probably what we'll have to do is, like, and we can get, like, on a Snapchat call, me, you, and Brady sometime, too, but it's so far away from, like, where we live, so we'd have to, like, stay overnight in Des Moines, because, like, it's, like, Villisca, Iowa is, like, almost 4 hours away from where, like, Cedar Falls, so I think it's even farther for you guys, I think, right? Maybe it's close, I don't know, I can't remember. I think we're going to get started. Exactly, Ryan. Exactly. I think we're going to get started with some nukes. How about that? I gotta make sure this is not too loud.
Top 10 ghosts caught on camera, desecrated. Japanese paranormal YouTube channel Fourth Wall has been sent several videos taken at the same cemetery somewhere in Japan. The graveyard is said to be haunted by the tragic ghost of a little boy who drowned in a pond 30 years ago. His parents laid him to rest in the cemetery and commissioned a beautiful statue of their son to be placed at his gravesite to honor and remember him. Late one night, heartless vandals desecrated the grave, destroying the statue and stealing its head. Since then, local legend says that the headless spirit of the child roams the graveyard, forever looking for his missing head. In September of 2015, a CCTV camera at the cemetery records this shocking footage.
Okay.
In the dead of night, a shadow-like figure can be seen walking along the graves. After word of this disturbingly creepy video spread, a Japanese ghost hunter decided to investigate the cemetery for himself. It did not go well.
Was that little fucking child? See, I always think those are stupid. When he pans the camera and you can clearly see something in frame, then he pans away like he didn't see anything, and he's like, "Oh wait, did I see?" That's fake and fucking fake. I don't believe that. I hate when people do that.
The ghost hunter hears something and turns to see an odd white apparition, but he whips back around and nothing there. He seems to think he imagined it, but when he turns toward the other end of the cemetery row, the apparition is now right in front of him. In abject terror, he makes a run for it. So could it be that these strange figures are the spirit of the little boy, forever wandering the cemetery? Let me know what you think. You can watch this full video and many more spooky Japanese ghost videos over on the YouTube channel, Fourth Wall. Croatian Creeper.
I don't know. I'm not crazy about that one. I'm not, to be honest with you. It's not that scary, and I don't think it's real. So I'm going to give that one out of 10. I'd say a 5.3 out of 10. I can't, out of, the good heart that I have, I can't give it anything better. It looks like a blurred out dick. A 2 out of 10 for Texas Panhandles. Nick Hawkinson first says fake and gay. Okay. A 2 out of 10 for Alejandro. Yeah, the apparition almost seemed like it moved with the camera too. Like, I don't know. It just didn't... It didn't line up with all the other apparitions we've ever seen. The first clip where it was moving to the cemetery, that could be real. That could be... And that's why I give it the story, as good of a score as I do. The last one where he's, like, in the cemetery, though, I don't buy it. A 3 out of 10 for JCT. Dill needs to get a vampire girlfriend like Peter Kane did. Oh, man. I'd date a vampire if she was hot. Hell yeah. Can you have, like, blonde vampires? Is that a thing? That'd be hot. I mean, there's nothing wrong with brunettes either. I would like a brunette vampire. As long as she don't have the fucking, pointy teeth, though. That would be hard to do certain things. So I don't want the pointy teeth. Unless they're like, they grow when she's about to bite someone. Then I don't care about that, but... I have heard of the Van Meter visitors, yes, in Iowa. There is a town in Iowa called Van Meter. Asher's has been telling me about it. She wanted me to go. I've never been there, but it would be cool.
Popular YouTuber Dennis Domian sets out to explore the Brebear Cemetery in his hometown of Brebear, Croatia for his quote, Scary Bedtime Stories video series. He says that throughout his childhood, the cemetery has always given him the creeps, and even now he feels uncomfortable just being there. In the dead of night, he gives a video tour through the graveyard when suddenly he records something that's just unnerving.
Ok, lagano idem jer imam feeling ko da nisam sam.
Did you see it? Someone or some strange distorted figure can be seen standing amongst the graves. But when Dennis turns back, it's gone. Throughout the video, it can be seen that the small cemetery is completely empty, and Dennis swears he was all alone.
I don't trust the shape of his head. It makes me not trust this man. I don't know.
So just who or what is this strange distort?
That looks like Texas Panhandle going... Yeah, that's Texas Panhandle. For sure.
Thing.
And his name is Dennis. That just adds to, like, the levels I don't trust him. That one was, like, I'd give it, like, a 4.8. Because I don't know what else to rate it. There's not much there. Yeah, Lila, I have no idea what you look like. At least I don't think I do. A 1 out of 10 for Tex Panhandle and a potato quality for Lila. Like, look, the dude looks like he got punched in the face at one point in his life and he just never healed. What's up, Matty-O? Oh, you're actually the is that a cow? I always thought that was a dog in your profile picture. We gotta get those ratings in. You guys gotta send your ratings so I can, like, we can talk about it. We got 2 ratings in. Alejandro says 2 question mark. Is that like you're not sure? It's like. Oh yeah, I'm blind as a bat. I can't see. Actually, up close, I'm not blind though. Just far away.
The ghost of the mosh pit. Now, most of the time we think of creepy paranormal video as occurring in the dark, and maybe in creepy old abandoned places. But here's a video that's from a live daytime heavy metal music festival in San Bernardino, California in 2011. And just watch very closely, because it's about to get weird.
What the fuck?
So a very big guy goes charging into the mosh pit when suddenly he seems to get clotheslined by someone or something that is completely invisible, and he goes flying backwards. Now, that would be weird enough, but his friend helps him up and then he seems to get forcefully yanked backwards again by some unseen force. He even seems to get dragged backwards along the ground. So is this just the ghost of an angry metal fan? Is this guy just an incredible mime? Or what happened here? You tell me.
The fuck? That's so.
Caught.
That I think that's not only real, but I don't know. Like the first one, I could see. I think I could fake that if I wanted to. But the second one, like he legit got launched back, standing flat-footed, and he had no. His legs didn't launch him back. He just literally got pushed back. So he didn't do that himself, and there's no way. I don't know how that would be fake. I don't know. That was bizarre. That like, why him? Why did that guy just get fucking decked, clotheslined? Like, what the fuck? I'm gonna give that one like a 7.8 out of 10. It's not creepy, but I'm just curious. Like, what in the hell? He's being thrusted by a ghost chode. Oh god, 3 out of 10. Brian, Sue, and Shabby give it a 10. Texas Panhandle gives it a 4. Lila gives it a 7. Daniel gives it an 8. J. Koff, a 7 out of 10. I don't know what band that was. Nothing I listened to. It sounded like Screamo almost. By the way, what's up, Gabriel and Nicola? And J. Koff? 8.9 for Nick Oxenford. What's up, Tornado Lover? Yeah, it was a weird clip. I like that. I like the change up. It's not all ghost videos. I like that.
On camera.
Technically, it could be a ghost video, but...
Instagram user Satanic Tacos, aka Heather, says she is skeptical of all things paranormal and doesn't believe in the afterlife or ghosts. But late one night, her 1-year-old son wakes up very upset and doesn't stop crying for over 2 hours. Bizarrely, the motion detectors on the CCTV cameras around Heather's house were going off too. She checked her recorded CCTV footage, and to her shock, just after her child starts crying, one of the cameras outside catches something downright creepy. A strange translucent figure seems to appear right out of the wall of the lower deck and can be seen walking through the snow away from the house. Heather says she has no idea what this could be and is a little freaked out about the timing with her son's crying. Now, as for myself, usually I would just say that this is a compression error in the camera and that it's blurring a person who is walking in darkness. But everything else here in the video is perfectly clear and the footage is well lit. So I'm a bit confused myself. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great,
again, I think that looked legit, but it wasn't that creepy. You know, I think it looked like a real video, but I'm gonna give it a 6.4 just because it's not that it didn't spook me. Okay, it didn't spook me. I've seen that a million times. Six for Alejandro, a 3 for Texas Panhandle. I want to see like a creepy creature. I want to see Nukes kind of delve into the creatures a little bit more. Your cat out of 10. Is that a good rating or a bad one? I assume good.
Contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. The Girl on the Road. Now this next creepy video was sent in by a very nice Nukes Top 5 viewer, but it's an old clip and the source is unknown. The video is believed to have been recorded in the West Java area of Indonesia, and it shows 2 men encountering something horrifying on the road.
Mana ini lain dah. Nyala. Anjing nanti mau. Nanti mau. Detik dah mah. Chocolate stick nama I.
Kasih.
Allah.
Nanti lah.
Allahu la ilaha illallah.
Nanti kok.
Astagfirullahaladzim. Nanti itu tuh la ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah.
Holy fuck! What the fuck? That was creepy.
The two men pray continuously as they encounter what looks to be an extremely pale figure of a little girl. Even more terrifying, as they get closer, the figure seems to float up into the night sky above them.
Wow, that
now,
looks
because I
fucking
don't know
real.
the actual source of this video, it's impossible to check its legitimacy in any way. But real or not, it's definitely very creepy. And it certainly shocked me when I first watched it. I was not expecting the flying.
Like, it's badass because you can see the gown actually moving and her legs move. So it's not like just an image or a still frame of this chick staying there and then they just make it go up on the screen with editing. That's actually happening right there on camera. That's a real effect. Or, obviously, it could always be a green screen where they have her attached to wires and they... But that would be a lot of work. That looks real as hell. The lighting looks good on it. Nothing about this looks fake to me. That's a 10 out of 10 for me. That's a 10 fucking out of 10. I was not expecting that. That was pretty cool. That was kind of terrifying. It looked like it was almost hovered up and then it came back down a little bit like I was going to follow him. A 7 out of 10 for Texas Panhandle. A 4 out of 10 for Alejandro. That's the clip of the night by far. There's no clip that's going to be better than that one. That was fucking freaky. A 9.8 for Nick Oxenford. A 10 for Brian Sue and Shabby. A 5.5 for Tornado Lover. A 9.8 for Nick Oxenford. Anyone hear about the Henry McCabe murder? Sounds from his cell phone at the time of death are suspected Bigfoot noises. I haven't heard about that. A 10 from Lila Williams. All right, let's continue it on.
Crying in the dark. Paranormal investigators Jordan and Johnny from the YouTube channel Paranormies set out to investigate an old house in Manitoba, Canada that's believed to be haunted. The story goes that in the 1960s, a woman named Rachel discovered that her husband of only 2 months had run off with another woman. It is said that neighbors heard Rachel sobbing uncontrollably shortly before taking her own life. Cut to current day. It is said that in the house, lights turn on and off by themselves, strange written notes have been left behind, and loud disembodied sobbing has been heard coming from the basement. Not long after the Paranormies start their overnight investigation, the guys decide to head down into the gloomy basement. That's when investigator Johnny hears and captures something downright chilling.
What was that? You heard something?
Yeah, it sounded like a kid's voice.
Ready. It said...
Ready?
What did it say earlier? Did it say child? Yeah, it did say
It
child.
sounded like a kid's voice coming from down here. I don't know if I want to turn these lights off. I was going to turn them off.
Johnny is shocked when he hears the sound of sobbing coming from somewhere down in the basement. The guys now believe that the spirit of Rachel might be with them. Meanwhile, earlier in the investigation, the Paranormies set up 3 separate motion-activated REM pod devices on the main floor of the house. As they're investigating down in the basement, they hear something truly bizarre.
You heard that? Footsteps upstairs?
I heard it.
REM pod?
And then another one.
The investigators hear footsteps right above them, and a static camera records as 2 motion-activated REM pod devices are triggered by something moving around on the main floor. Then a light turns on and off on its own. Jordan and Johnny decide to set up a laser grid and point it towards the kitchen and living room on the main floor, right beside the basement stairs. As they are discussing just what might be going on in the house, they capture something very disturbing.
Even when I said, like, hey, it did RAC, am I okay? Like, thank you. Like, I don't need you to continue on. What?
What the fuck?
What did you see? I heard the wrong.
A shadow.
Really? Rachel, are you
Right
here?
from here, this way? Like over this way or that way? Between the letters.
Even when I said, like, hey, it did RAC, am I okay? Like, thank you. Like, I don't need you to continue on. What?
Look like a flying baby.
An odd misshapen shadow figure darts across the ceiling in the living room right in front of Johnny. The two investigators rush over to check out the area, but find nothing and no one. So just what is this? Did the Paranormies team capture the distraught spirit of Rachel? Let me know what you think. You can watch this full investigation and many more spooky
Rachel. She's
videos
got
over
some
on the
fucking
YouTube
bigger
channel,
issues.
Paranormies.
That one was decent. That was definitely a weird fucking creature-shaped thing in the end, so I'm going to give a 7.3 just for that. That was pretty interesting. Dogman is the most terrifying cryptid? Yeah, he's up there, I'd say. I mean, I'm not personally scared of Dogman. I know I can knock him out one punch. He just doesn't scare me. Bigfoot, I think, is eerie to me. I'm trying to think of like what truly would be the scariest cryptid. Honestly, the ones that freak me out are like the little fucking those little midget things. I don't know why I can't think of it. The little small fucking things that are like little tiny rodent looking things. 5 for Lila. Puckwudgies. Goblins. No, I'm not scared of a goblin. I would love to encounter a goblin. I'd destroy him. Like, physically. With my fists. Just in case there's any confusion. I knew Ryan would know it. Duende. Duendes creep me out. There's just something about them that just... I know I could kill them easily. And I have, obviously, because I work for the CRA. But they're just creepy little fuckers. I don't trust them. I don't like them. They give me the heebie-jeebies.
Caught in the headlights. Now this next video is not in any way related to the paranormal. It's actually the official music video of a very popular Mexican rap group called Cartel de Santa, and it's been viewed over 64 million times on YouTube. But many confused fans pointed out something very spooky that happens near the beginning of the music video. Pay very close attention. Did you see it? In front of the car, the headlights illuminate some bald grayish figure crouching in the bushes that suddenly stands up to look at the couple before
fuck?
quickly disappearing. Many fans believe that the rappers might have accidentally recorded something paranormal on camera. But of course, this could simply be a crew member that was accidentally caught in the video shot. But if it's a crew member, that leads to many questions. Like, why is he gray? Why is he crouching in the bushes? Why does it look like he's not wearing a shirt? And why does he move in such an odd and creepy way? Even after the many...
All of a sudden, BigDill comes flying out of the fucking bushes, just fucking donkey punching him in the back of the head, knocking him out instantly. Dead.
confused questions and comments, the group has never released a statement about who or what this could be. So for now, the identity of this man, or whatever that is in the bushes, remains a mystery. Bewitched.
Interesting. I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10. I think that's interesting, and it's kind of spooky the way it looked, almost humanoid and almost not like a ghost, almost like a creature. It's Paco. 8.5 for Lila. 8 for Alejandro. A 7 for Texas Panhandle. A 8.2 for Simon. Moving on to clip number 3.
Now this next video is one of the strangest paranormal videos I've ever seen. So TikTok user Luca from Nashville, Tennessee is out delivering packages one day when he suddenly spots something very bizarre in the skies above.
Hey, so out making deliveries, and what is this? There's a floating broom. Look, it's just floating. Like, seriously. There's no wire, there's nothing it's connected to. It's... What is that? Seriously. It's just and it's moving too.
Drive under it. I'd like...
Now I'm honestly not sure what to make of this video. This object, that does look very much like a floating broom, is obviously not a kite or a balloon, and it doesn't appear to be suspended by wires or a drone. If it's CGI, then it would take a visual effects expert to track this effect in with such a shaky camera.
Yep.
Also, Luca has no other videos that contain any CGI or anything even remotely paranormal. Luca claims that the video is 100% real.
By the way, it was a floating broom. I did not see any wires. There was no drone. I gave a pretty good view above and below it. Guys, I swear on my life, there was nothing above it or below it. It was a floating broom. I don't know if somebody was doing a voodoo spell or if it was it was a floating broom. I've never seen anything like it. I don't ever want to see anything like it again. It was real. I don't do CGI. I don't know how to do that. It was a floating broom, okay?
I would have liked to see him, like, get right under it and look straight up at this fucking thing and get, like, a better view. And, like, I don't know. Getting more than one viewpoint or you know, camera shot is good. Especially if you have that unique opportunity. I mean, sometimes I get people aren't thinking of that thing. They're kind of more just, like, bizarre and freaked out. But it's a witch. Oh, I love me some witch action.
I'm just as stumped as you are. I happened to be the person that rolled up on it.
So I have no idea what this could be. Is it supernatural?
See, I love those clips too of like where like planes look like they're just floating midair and they're not moving, or birds where they're just like their wings are out and they're just like not moving. It's like a glitch in the Matrix. I love those type of videos.
Is it a quote glitch in the Matrix, or is it just a very elaborate hoax? You decide.
Brat?
Followed. Ghost hunter Martin from the YouTube channel Martin's Junction sets out to explore the abandoned and allegedly haunted Nepali house in the middle of the jungle in India. The house is so secluded and hidden away that the only way to get to it is by crossing a slippery log over a river. Before he heads out, Martin sets up a static night vision camera at the log to record as he makes his way towards the house. Now, the house is empty and full of bats, lizards, and snakes. So after a bad fall, Martin decides to head back home. But something might have followed him. As Martin attempts to cross back over the log, things take a terrifying turn.
That's literally fucking you doing anything athletic. Thick Tess. Go away. Well, leave me alone. I'm trying to work. this thing push him in, or? Go lay down. Yeah, go lay down. It's time for your bedtime. Go lay down.
Something dark seems to be lurking in the jungle behind Martin, but every time the ghost hunter checks the area behind him with his flashlight, whatever it is has disappeared. The mysterious figure appears several times and disappears just as fast.
Go lay down.
So what do you think happened to Martin? Did he fall by accident? Or did some dark, vengeful spirit follow him back from the house? Let me know. The abandoned...
That one was meh. I'd give it like a 6.5. It was okay. Tess, you gotta leave me alone, honey. Go lay down. It's your bedtime. Guess you could say he logged off. A 5 for Lila, 1 out of 10 for Texas Panhandle. Yeah, Tess is being a brat right now. She keeps wanting to be held. Alright, Nick Oxenford. Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate you as always. Shoot a flare gun at the broom. Fucking miss, and it just goes right into someone's dining room window and fucking sets their house on fire.
Asylum. Lead paranormal investigator Kaylee Love from the YouTube channel Love to Investigate reached out to me about a very creepy video she recorded in an old abandoned mental asylum in South Wales, UK. Kaylee says that she was alone with a fellow investigator exploring one of the decaying asylum's many buildings. Without knowing, she captures something absolutely chilling.
The bathroom again there. That's pretty cool, that is. Smells like an hospital in this part, definitely.
Did you see it? At the end of the hallway in front of Kaylee and her team member, someone appears to be standing there, just watching her, before simply disappearing around the corner. Kaylee says she didn't see anyone there at the time. In fact, the odd figure was actually pointed out by viewers in her YouTube comments. So could this be the spirit of a patient who tragically passed away at the abandoned mental asylum? I leave it up to you to decide.
That's pretty cool, that is. Smells like an hospital in this part,
How
definitely.
do you not see that in person? I don't get that.
Thanks so much for watching. Please...
That's just bizarre to me. That one wasn't that good. I'd say if I had to rate that one, it's like a fucking 3 out of 10, to be honest. A 2 for Simon. You're making Brady a cat person? Hell yeah. Oh, did you have a cat already, Kenz, when you moved in? Good. Brady. I think Brady would be a good cat dad. I think T would like some kitties. Yeah, I agree. It looks fake to me. Mr. Binks. I like that name. Yeah, I got Tess trained when she was 6 months old. She knows how to sit, stand, shake, and she knows how, like, when she was about a year and a half, I think she mastered the ability to, if I tap my hip or use hand signals, she knows some sign language, and she knows, like, if I tap my hip, she knows how to circle in my position and sit and watch. So if I'm sitting there with a rifle, she'll watch my 6. She also knows how to track. So she can track scents, And when we go out hunting, she'll find anything. If I say, "Hey, find a Bigfoot," this is what find a Bigfoot means in sign language. Find a Bigfoot. That's what that means. Tess knows. All right, Ryan Charlie, sounds good. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you as always. Let's see if Bizarre Bub's got.
Ever since.
Okay, let's see. Big just plays fetch with his little stuffed mice. I love those stuffed mice. I want to get Tess those. That's like a big circular thing you put on your floor. And well, there's two things I want to get her. And it's like. The cat usually will sit on the outside or the inside of this track, and there's just a ball that goes around, and you just hit the ball, and the ball just stays there. It don't come out, and so the cat just hits it back and forth. There's another one where it's like a gopher comes through a hole, and then it goes down, and then it comes up through a different hole, and it's like, that pound the gopher game or whatever, but it's for cats, and they fucking sit there and play with it. But she needs something, because she's just too bored. She just wants to play. First name Jar Jar. Jar Jar Binks. Oh, okay, I get it. There are 8 skinwalkers outside your house? Pfft, shit. If I was there, I'd kill him for you. Actually, I probably wouldn't kill him. I'd take him hostage to my sex dungeon. And then I'd get down to the brass tacks. Skinwalkers have great meat. That if you skin them and grill their fucking meat, they're fucking very tasty and very, very moist. Alright, we're gonna watch a new Bizarre Bub video. Let's see if he's got some good stuff.
Since the last compilation, it seems that many people have been experiencing a strange phenomenon where a person hears their own voice calling them over.
Come here.
And similar to that clip, this next video remains unexplainable to most viewers. Mickey Kano is home alone when the following happens. Mickey writes, "I hear my own voice calling me." This is what he caught on camera.
Bos? Ikaw na, boss? Yo.
Look at that nasty, ratty little broom. Like, who the fuck uses that thing? It's tiny. And it's so wide at the bottom. Like, being such a large man, almost 7 foot, practically, with boots on, I'd have to bend down quite a ways to pick up that thing.
Mickey's own voice is coming from inside his bathroom. Yet, it isn't him who's speaking.
See, that to me, I can't. That could easily be like a radio or a speaker. Like, that doesn't sound, clear to me.
It's believed that Mickey had encountered a skinwalker, which is a type of cryptid known for mimicking people. But we can't be sure if that's the case. It's up to you to decide if it...
I don't think that's a skinwalker. Yeah, they're known for mimicking, but I don't think that's a... I have no reason to believe that would be a skinwalker.
It is. Rewatch the clip and...
if they're in your house already, you're fucked. I don't think they need a mimic. They mimic to lure you out, or to let you in, or to make you let them in your house. It's believed in the religion, in the whatever you want to call it, that skinwalkers cannot enter your home unless they're invited, meaning you have to open the door for them. That doesn't mean that hey, Mr. Skinwalker, come in. They use mimicking to make it sound like it's someone you know, so you open the front door and be like, who's out there? And then they fucking come in, and you're fucked.
And see what you think.
That's what's believed, anyways.
A father...
A duende broom.
Father takes his dog and his daughter out for a walk late at night, and, while recording them, captures something disturbing on camera. Mark Rossback, the father who submitted the video, writes, "I was filming my daughter and dog playing, but then all of a sudden, my daughter sees something in between the buildings that were across from us. This is the footage that was caught."
Oh my god, I saw that. That's a witch. That's actually pretty creepy.
In the distance, there appears to be...
There's a lot of weird videos out there that look very real, where it just looks like a person floating, flying to the sky. And they're very consistent with each other. This kind of fits the bill with that. I'm not saying it's an actual witch, but I don't know what the fuck they are, but it's like their own special breed of whatever. I don't know, paranormal, or maybe it's an entity, but they all kind of jive with each other. This is the same.
Someone or something floating above ground. It goes without saying, but Mark was left terrified when he saw this. Now, it wasn't until rewatching the footage a few days later that he spotted the mysterious figure. Immediately after seeing it, he thought he had captured a Kovitoke, which is a mythic ghost-like entity that is said to roam all over Greenland.
Yeah. Like these kind of
Whatever
things.
it was, Mark had been left unsettled by it, as well as others who've seen the footage, as it looks like a corpse that's floating in midair. But of course, it could be something else. I'll let you come up with your own opinion, ghost or not. Feel free to let me know what you think. Jess Kuma is the owner of 2 dogs, who she treats as though they were her children. She cares for them so much that she would never hurt them. However, one night, while Jess is away from home, something happens to one of her dogs who were left alone. After watching the security footage from her home, she was left terrified. Jess writes, "Came home from a movie to find this on the camera. Something pushed my dog. This is what was caught."
What in the fuck is in that bag? What's that dog got in his waist? Holy fuck. That's real. Dogs don't act, so that's fucking real. 100%.
It appears that someone had pushed her dog from what seems to be a closet. Now, it could be that someone was hiding inside and had pushed the dog away, therefore making this video a hoax. But Jess disagrees, as she shows us that it would be impossible for anyone to have been there.
First of all, there's no closet. There's the camera looking down at them. This is where they hang out while we're gone. This is their leashes. This is a cabinet door that fell off of our cabinet that we've been waiting to get rehung by maintenance.
So, if it wasn't a closet where someone could have hid inside, then who or what could have pushed her dog? Perhaps it pushed itself after being scared by the leash on the wall. However, a closer look at this scene shows that the way in which the dog is pushed appears to be too forceful to have done it on its own. Was a ghost responsible for this? Or was it something else?
Yeah, that looks legit to me.
If you caught something creepy on camera...
I always say it, but like animals and like children cannot act. Their reactions are always genuine, and so I always believe it. It's impossible to fake that. Like young children, you know, obviously children get to an age where they could, but young children and animals, they don't act. They just react. Instincts.
Or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. The following video was submitted by Maria, who had caught her dog acting very strange. Maria writes, "It's been several days that my dog's been acting strange. She doesn't want to go to her bed, and she seems so scared to the point she starts shaking. So tonight, I decided to record her, and this is what I captured."
I mean, that's a creepy ass hallway.
For some reason, Maria's dog can't help but shake whenever she's near a specific room in the house. Now, it's obvious that her dog is shaking out of fear, but the real question is why? What might be the reason as to why she's behaving like this? Maria believes that a ghost might be responsible for her dog's strange behavior. Given the belief that some pets can see things humans can't, could it be that she's seeing something Maria can't? Now, what's even more creepy about this is that Maria claims to have caught the ghost on camera. According to her, there appears to be a face by the door. Now, I can't see anything in the screenshot, but maybe you can.
No, there's
Again, feel free to share what you think. What exactly was causing Maria's dog to act this way? The following image was submitted by Victorious_secret, who writes, "This is a photo my mom took while we were on a trip to Costa Rica in 2017. Later on in the trip, I looked back at the pictures we took and stumbled across this one. I freaked out when I saw it. I didn't remember seeing that thing in the left corner of the photo. I was terrified for the rest of the trip."
That's fake as fuck. Come on. That is so fake.
In this photo, there appears to be someone hiding in the bushes. The person who submitted this can't help but think that it's something paranormal. It's not clear if it is, but one thing's for sure. Whoever, or whatever this is, looks downright terrifying. Now that's creepy. Lee is a YouTuber who's been experiencing strange happenings inside his home. From things moving on their own, to hearing strange noises late at night. Lee is certain that something is dwelling inside his home. Each video on his channel is a documentation of these strange occurrences, but one of his most recent videos might just be the creepiest so far. Lee is lying in bed as he watches something on his phone, when all of a sudden, this happens.
I think I've seen this one. Yeah, we've seen this one. On Nukes, I think.
Stop.
Yeah, the Bizarre Bub, he kind of just recycles a lot of stuff that we've already seen. I agree. Texas Panhandle.
Stop. Yeah.
The table next to the bed starts shaking on its own, and as if that wasn't creepy enough.
What's up, Eli Buckmaster? How's it going? Dusty and Paulo as well. You did miss the nukes part. We're just watching the rest of this. It's Bizarre Bub, which honestly is not that good. But, yeah. But the stream will be able to be replayed, so.
Footsteps can be heard outside his room. Mind you, that Lee is alone at home at the time of this recording. As you can imagine, Lee is baffled by this unsettling occurrence, and it doesn't help seeing the table fall on its own. But what happens next has left him shook. This is what was captured.
That would be creepy. Imagine like being in bed at night and then you hear like your home alarm system go off. Intruder alert, first floor. And then you hear another alarm go, coming up the stairs, and like your bedroom's up the top of the stairs.
To be honest, I don't fancy sleeping upstairs tonight. Not after that.
Glitch in the Matrix, that's a good idea, Lila.
Something's just happened in the kitchen. My back is still absolutely killing me. It's not laying in. I'm in sync again.
As evident by the footage, Lee has been experiencing this for a while, that he's unfazed by any of it. Now viewers believe that a sinister presence resides in his home and suggest that he leave immediately before things get worse. But Lee has yet to do anything about this. That being said, could it be that Lee is actually living in a house where something malevolent haunts him? Or is this all a stunt that's being pulled off using practical effects? Is it real or fake? Watch the video again and decide for yourself. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.
Alright, Lila had a good idea. Let's see if there's any Glitch in the Matrix videos. Those are fucking very entertaining. Shrouded Hand. Why does that sound familiar? I don't know if this is a video that shows clips or if it just... Hold on, let me see.
Chances are we're all living in a simulation. There's evidence we're living in a simulation.
Alright, no, I don't know what that is. A BB... That is not a BB gun. That is a real gun. We'll see what this video... We'll see. I'm not too hopeful for this one.
Like and subscribe right now, or you're going to have terrible luck for the next week. Far more intelligent, like the breathing land in Quebec. This viral recording of the ground heaving up and down was taken in the Quebec province of Canada in 2018. If you look closely enough, you'd surely see the terra firma that breathes like a human heart. This strange occurrence had many people talking about forest spirits and giant turtles. However, many experienced arborists have unanimously agreed that it's only a question of pull and push. As it seems, this one is between the roots of a tree and the firm soil during a storm. They even gave convincing footage of a similar event that occurred in Finland 2011. But here's the question, What if the original programmers of our world made a mistake by copying a line of code meant for a heart onto another meant for the ground?
I'm pretty sure there is an actual, that's a scientific thing. Like, I don't think that is a glitch in the Matrix. I think that's, like, actually explainable. I don't know the answer to that, but I've saw a video once explaining what that was a long time ago. I can't remember anything about it, but yeah, I'm not sure how hard it is to get a permit in Iowa. I wouldn't know. My buddy, my buddy's got, it made it sound like he just did an online class. I don't know if Morning Cup of Tea is still in here or not, but
just look at the scenario. A creepy, almost unexplainable event happened. Not long after, a video from the past popped up to help us rationalize it. Quite weird, isn't it? In truth, we can't rule out the possibility of an extraterrestrial force at play. Perhaps this is one of those times when our simulators tried to cover up the glitch in the never-ending matrix they put us in. Think about it. Number 9. The weird dog attack. Do you still believe that the breathing land in Quebec is nothing but mundane stuff? How about dogs caught eating off a car part? That's not just eerie, it's actually quite alarming. It was a stressful night in 2016 for Mr. Kemakar, a mechanic in Turkey, when he decided to park one of his cars in front of his shop and went home with another. And to his utmost wonderment, he met his car banged up the next morning, and without much ado, he notified the police department. After much investigation, the CCTV camera close by revealed that the damage to his car wasn't done by any man, but by 8 stray dogs. The dogs were seen tearing off the front part of his Toyota Corolla like some sort of fresh chicken meat. The local veterinarians in the area proposed that the dogs were probably avenging the death of their friend hit by a similar car. Or they were probably looking for a cat under the car.
That's what I was about to say. There's probably either an animal in the engine, or maybe he had hit something and that there was like flesh attached to something and they could smell rotting. They were hungry. Chances, I don't know how this is a glitch. I have no idea. This is a pretty normal fucking clip to me.
Number 8. The magical helicopter.
See, like, this is a horrible video. I know what clip this is, and all this is a camera with the frames matched and synced up to the blades. So it looks like the helicopter is floating down. This is not a glitch in the Matrix. This is 100% completely explainable, and it's actually very easy to do if you know what you're doing. I don't know how to do it, but I'm just saying, people can do this no problem.
When we first got a glimpse of this video of a helicopter suspended in the air with stationary rotors, we thought it was one of those low-budget animated cartoons, but we were astounded when we found out it was genuinely caught on tape. The recording came as proof when a YouTube user named Chris claimed that he saw a strange whirlybird. This helicopter took off, just like magic, while its blades were apparently motionless.
That's not fucking true. He didn't... this guy, I hate this. I don't know who this YouTuber is, but he sucks.
Now, that's attention-seeking stuff, especially with the current trend about humans living in a simulation. Photography experts from How Stuff Works, a website that short-circuits conspiracy theories, explain that the phenomenon was actually an optical illusion. One that happens when the shutter of a camera moves at the same speed with the steering mechanism of a chopper. Although, we know that helicopter blades can appear invisible to the eye when it's at very high speed, and we might have understood this one too, but is that truly what happened? Or is it evidence that we live in a video game and we don't even know it? What do you guys think? Number 7. The unfaithful mirror image. One thing that'll do anything you ask of it is your image, especially the one from a mirror or your shadow. It's not like they have many choices, or at least that's what we believe. However, it seems our super smart simulators are slacking behind at keeping us with that notion. Even someone who is just getting familiarized with the Matrix theory will start doubting what's real. That's when he sees this footage of a mirror image that appears to be disloyal to its owner. Victor Cruz, the man who posted this video online, explained how he saw the weird reflection of a man in the mirror. The car was waiting right next to his, but the mirror image did not quite add up to the actions of the man. And he's quite right. You could see it if you carefully work out the still image compared with the owner shaking his head around. Now, how do you explain that? Well, with this, if you still believe that you have control over your reality, especially with loads of evidence from breaks in the Matrix, you must have a robust firewall right around you. Number 6. The light in the mirror. It seems the mirror is one of the best places to observe glitches in the Matrix. Some years back, a Reddit user posted a video about a bizarre occurrence in his room at about 3 in the morning. He noticed that the reflection in the lamp beside his bed had its light turned on when the actual object was in no such state. Many explanations have ensued from this, but the best one we got claimed that the weird light was some sort of residual glow left behind in the lamp by its hot filament, and such light can only be seen at certain positions, as demonstrated by the shovel glass placed vertically to the real lamp. However, it's so hard to accept that such bulbs could produce afterglows. Number 5. The twins that aren't twins. Weird, right? The real story is a lot creepier. One of the most convincing glitches on our list is a tale of two ball players bearing the same name, Brady Fiegel. One plays for a team in Oakland, while the other for a Rangers AA club in Texas. Without much stress, you could see the similarities in their face, nose, and cool beards already. They even fancy identical types of glasses. Reports have it that they have the same German ancestry as well. Also, at some point in their life, both players underwent a common type of surgery from the same surgeon, and strangely enough, it was done at a similar hospital. Despite these uncanny similarities in their lifestyle and appearance, we are glad to inform you that these two aren't twins. They were as shocked as you were when the DNA results came out. Likewise, their parents are not related in any way. It's so mysterious.
That is
the
weird.
only
That's
possible
like...
explanation we could give was that these two are the products of a single line of code from the Matrix, and they were copied in different parts of the regular program. A glitch even the superior beings find very hard to correct.
This guy is like making it like, don't get me wrong, I don't like not believe that we live in a matrix of some kind, or we're some kind of like, we're in like a snow globe on some creature's desk, but this guy is just like talking about it like it's a fact. It's kind of weird.
Number 4. David Radcliffe's doppelgangers. If the Matrix twins aren't enough to convert you, then this exciting story about the historical duplicates of David Radcliffe should. If you don't know him, he's the main character in the Harry Potter movie franchise. We've got many reports all over the world about fans claiming to see the face of Harry Potter in ancient...
Alright, take care, Texas Panhandle. And no, fuck the Hawkeyes. Fuck the Hawkeyes.
Pictures. Even the actor himself was invited to the Graham Norton show. He was there to confirm the authenticity of his doppelgangers, especially those which the anchor had verified beforehand as digital edit free. To his bewilderment, they looked very much alike. He could almost uncertainly swear that he was the one. But the cryptic thing about those images was that most of them are funny-looking women. It was only just recently that an active male resident in Serbia was found to look precisely like him, if not even prettier. Actually, it's not hard to understand. When you look at it, David has a perfect...
I don't get how like people that look alike are in this count. This makes no sense. This is like lame as fuck. I don't care.
Tyson. If you don't, just look him up on Google. You'd find out that he's one of the legends in the world of boxing, the likes of Anthony Joshua and Mayweather.
Like, this is so bad, I have to stop it. Like, these are not examples of glitches in the Matrix. They're just so fucking dumb. When I think of glitches in the Matrix, I'm thinking about planes that are hovering midair, like... I'll find an actual clip of it here. I don't know what this is, but it's actually from Inside Edition, so we'll see. It's called Aircraft Seen Mysteriously Hovering Around Denver Airport Causes Concern.
Mystery in the sky. This plane, painted stark white, kept flying circles over the city of Denver, worrying citizens.
There was this plane just circling, the metro circling and circling, and so far the only answer we got is, I don't know.
Radar tracked the unidentified jet from California across the Rockies until it looped around Denver several times. Just look at that bizarre flight path it took over the city. It looks like a racetrack. Then it headed southeast in the direction of Oklahoma. Here's what we know about the aircraft. It flew at 32,000 feet at a speed of 400...
They don't know what hovering means, because that's not fucking hovering. Ugh. Clickbait, man.
50 miles an hour.
Hover at any
Initially,
point?
the FAA, NORAD, and the Strategic Air Command said they had zero information on the flight. But the U.S. Pacific Fleet told Inside Edition today the plane was a U.S. Navy E-6B like this one out of Tinker Air Force Base in Oklahoma. Aviation expert Ross Amer.
Clickbait. What's up, Ashers? I'm trying to find the one. Okay, let's see if this is... Yeah, I think this is what I'm talking about right here.
That plane looks like it's just
hovering. Looks like a big one as well. Look at it, for real. Looks like it's just kind of hovering there.
Now, yeah, there is such thing as like a plane hitting a crosswind, and it kind of looks like they're moving, but they still move. Like, they don't just stop. When a plane that big hits a crosswind, they don't just float. That doesn't make any sense. They just fall, if anything. Like, that plane just doesn't look like it's fucking moving. And there's tons of examples of this. And now, it could be an optical illusion. I totally accept that as a possibility. But still, there's a lot of evidence that you can't deny. Like, birds that are just floating in midair. I don't know. I think that, I don't know. This is bizarre to me.
I almost want to stop on the side of the road so you can see. It's really moving. That is crazy.
Yeah, like that plane's not moving. It's not fucking moving. That's a big one, too. That's like an Air Force jet. It's just fucking bizarre to me.
Está quieta. Está quieta. Mírenla, miren esa avioneta. Yo no sé. Está planeando.
How do you explain this? I don't know how you explain this. This is coming from a guy who's stationary on the ground, so you know this plane's not moving. You know for a fact it's not moving at all. The thing I'm looking at is to see if the banner is moving in the wind.
Sir, take the airplane.
But see, what's weird is if the plane's not moving, now, yeah, if there's a crosswind that can make that banner, but, you know, move and stay out. But the only that a plane pulling that is like the wind causing that banner to stay up. Otherwise, the banner would just dangle straight down. So it's weird to me that.
Mírela, mírela. Se está dejando llevar por el aire. Miremos bien eso. Miremos esa vaina, el viento. ¿Está filmándolo? Claro. ¿Qué tal? Óigala, óigala.
Even if it had hit a crosswind, it wouldn't stay in the same spot that long. For a minute. No. Now it looks like it's moving. Yeah, now it's moving. That is weird.
Different.
That plane.
But yeah, that's just. I don't know. But the whole wind theory is thrown out the window, and you see videos like with the birds, like. Where's that one at? There's a video where it's like. Yeah, this one. You can't explain this to me. This is not a crosswind. There's no physical possible way. Because its wings aren't even, like, gliding. It's like, mid-flap. And it just froze. Now, there's a lot of theories maybe it got caught in a wire or something. But people have, like, reviewed this video. They've done, like, debunking videos on this. And they didn't see any sign of a wire. And, like, that bird flying above it is just fine, so. The only logical thing you could say is that, yeah, there's a wire somewhere. But you definitely don't see one. And so if it is a wire, it's like a fucking, like a fishing line, which seems very, very fucking unlikely. And so you can see it moving. Like, that's why I say that it could be a wire of some kind, because it is kind of going up and down. But it's not the only instance of a bird frozen in midair. No, I totally get that it's possible for a plane to appear like it's hovering, but when they're like, I don't know, I went into a whole rabbit hole with this one time when I first discovered these, and the guy from like the aviation said that when you hit a crosswind or a headwind or whatever the fuck it's called, that's common for an aircraft, but it doesn't mean the aircraft just stops. It's when it basically wind's coming at you hard, you're moving forward, and it kind of like just freezes you in place. You can see with birds sometimes when they're flying, they'll hit a wind and they'll kind of look like but they're still moving. They're still fucking moving in the wind. So I don't know. I don't think that's the case with a lot of these. That, like, you can confirm 100% this is not due to any kind of wind. Because A, it's not windy. If anything, I'd say it looks like he's strung up by something. But again, I don't know what that would be. Because there's no telephone wires. There's no netting. There's no that we can see. And yeah, look at this guy. He's like gonna get up here. It don't look like he's fucking... What the fuck, dude? It's a spider web. That'd be a strong-ass spider web. It's just bizarre to me. What's this one?
What is it? What is it? Can you see it?
You know there's no wires here. There's nothing over the interstate like that. No fucking way. How do you explain that? The other one, there was buildings on each side, so you can maybe come up with that logical theory. But on that one, there's nothing over the interstate like that. No fucking way. So, yeah, I don't know. The glitch in the Matrix stuff is interesting to me. It's fascinating. I do believe that there's something hinky with that. I don't know if it's a glitch in the Matrix or not, but it is something weird and unexplainable for a lot of those clips. I'm not saying every clip is that. I think, yeah, there is examples of crosswinds and stuff, but I don't know. That definitely is not. All right, guys, we're going to call it a stream right there. I will be back next Thursday, per usual. I was going to say something I forgot. I just got hit with a wave of tired. Yeah, it would help if the videos were fucking higher quality, that's for sure. Yeah, there'll be a floating truck or car. Be like, it's a crosswind. It's like, no. No. That would be badass if you saw like a flying car. Record my sleep? I don't think you'd want to watch me sleep. I toss and turn. Tess hates it when I do that. But yeah, I'll see you guys next Thursday. Thank you for everyone who tuned in tonight. I appreciate you guys as always. And hopefully you guys have a good weekend. We got a big weekend coming up. I have to work, unfortunately. But not that much. I only have to work like 4 hours. So hopefully you guys enjoy your weekend. And I will see you guys next week. Remember, stay safe and always stay alert. Something's behind you right fucking now, more than likely, especially Lila and Dusty Impala. Alejandro, there's something probably outside your house. That's what I sense. So good luck to you guys. You're going to need it. Peace out and good luck.